So I thought it'd be super fun to do a couple little bit extra process videos this week, and one of them that I'm going to do for you is this one, which is my design team project for Sketches in Thyme. I actually designed the sketch for this week's challenge, so that's really fun. I love when I can work with my own sketches because I know they're my style and I know I can do something cool with them. So most of the products I'm going to use for this layout is by Jelly Bean Soup's Hearty Hodgepodge collection. I love, love, love this collection. The only one I think right now that I'm loving maybe slightly more is the Chit Chat Chowder collection, also by Jelly Bean Soup. If you have not seen these collections, I highly recommend them and that you check them out because they just, especially if you scrapbook boys, they're lovely. They're so, so nice. So what I did was I took that paper and the chevrons were stripes on one of the pattern papers and I cut them all apart. Okay, so now I'm back. My son was super sweet and brought me a can of soda. Unfortunately, he wasn't being super sweet because he also shook it before he handed it to me. So, brief cleanup before I start my next part of my process video. Yay, teenagers. So what I'm doing here is I just chose, this is maybe only the first layout I did with this collection. So, and Jelly Bean Soup doesn't have 6x6 pads, so I'm having to cut apart big sheets of paper, which kind of hurts my soul. But that's okay, because now I have some scraps and I can use them for later. So I'm going to use all these little scraps and just create a bunch of layers behind my photo. And I think before I had to clean up all the soda, I was talking about the paper. So that chevron paper is a striped paper in the collection, and I cut it all apart to create those chevrons going diagonally across my page for my background. Now I'm taking, this is a blender pen, and I'm just doing the corners. It's not a color, it's a colorless blender from Prismacolor. And it actually does this really neat resist technique thing that I really want to try it on another layout one day. But what I did was I just marked where the corners of my photo are, and now I'm taking some fossilized amber distressed ink and I'm smudging all around where my photo is going to go to create a little bit of a halo around my photo. I have been playing with this technique and this idea a lot, and I really, really like it. Putting just this little bit of ink behind your photos to kind of shadow them or matte them a little bit. I think it's a really neat thing to do. And it doesn't take a lot of extra products, a couple little tiny distress inks and some colors and a foam pad, and you have a really cool matte for your photo, a little bit of a different matte. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my photo down and work on my embellishments and title. So my title is just a cut file from the Silhouette store. It's all welded together, all ready to go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy done. Lovely little quick title that I just cut from my Silhouette, and I cut it from some of the green pattern paper. And on camera, it looks like it really blends in a lot, but in person, it's quite pretty and nice and soft, and you can definitely read what it says, and it looks very nice. It doesn't blend in quite as much in person as it seems to do on the video. So I pulled a couple. I love to try to pull a couple embellishments from my stash. I have a lot of random embellishments and I try to use them quite a bit. It doesn't help that I also keep buying random embellishments like Freckle Flawn blooper bags and flares from A Flare for Button and Feed Your Craft. They're kind of my good ones, my favorites. So that's my son. He was in the room with me painting while I was putting this layout together, and so we were discussing paint colors and which ones he wanted to use for different parts of his painting. So these are black stickers. They're from Dear Lizzie's Saturday collection. They're clear stickers. I love them. I try to put them on just about, I've been trying to put them on every layout. This is the first time I've actually used them on a layout that they fit. So I grabbed that little sticker that says Collect Beautiful Moments and the little heart stickers, and then these is a rubber piece from Freckled Fawn, and now I'm going between these two sets of flares trying to decide which ones I want to use, and I decide I want to use those three right there. They come together in a kit at the Feed Your Craft shop. And I'm going to go through the kit now through all of the stickers. I had the entire collection pack, all of the stickers plus the die cuts, and so I just went through all of them and I chose the ones that I liked. I really liked those hearts that said love and laugh, especially the laugh, because this is a photo from a recent photography session we did with our family. We do them every year. Same photographer, a local girl that we really, really like. She's really, really good at taking photos of my boys. And so this is one of the outtakes. She's so sweet because she always gives me like these nice outtake photos, and those are usually some of my favorites. So this is one of the more kind of outtake photos, and I went ahead and just clustered together some of the die cut pieces. I don't think I used any of the stickers, just some of the die cut pieces and the flare. And then I also grabbed this enamel dot, and I used up the whole pack. Yay! That's always a good thing for me when I can use up an entire pack of enamel dots or something in my stash. And that will pretty much complete this layout. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my collection of shimmers colorings here, and I'm going to grab Mandarin Mai Tai, which is this really pretty orangey color, and it matches perfectly. I also added some blue iridescent bubbles from Queen & Company in a light blue color that went with my page as well. So I'm just going to kind of sprinkle some of these around. This is the colorings I had that most closely matched the fossilized amber, and so I wanted to get pull some of the color from the photo mat I made into the rest of my embellishment clusters. And that will complete this layout. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you again soon, and below you will find a link to the Sketches in Thyme website where you can go ahead and visit and maybe come play along with us and my sketch this week. Bye!